Yo, yo. It's your boy. Sorry, I am 5G. Don't forget that 5. I'd like to welcome you to tuning in to welcome you for tuning. Yeah, I'd like to welcome you to another episode and thank you for tuning in to another episode of A Quarter in a Dream, the podcast. You know, the podcast for the culture. Yeah, the podcast for the dreamers. And Dream Team, I don't know. Look around me. Is something different? Let's start off by this. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button. Do me a favor, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if you guys are feeling the new set. Let me know if I could do something differently. But yeah, man. Just taking suggestions and everything like that, man. Shout out to all my new subscribers, all my new followers. Thank you. That's all I can really say is thank you. My family thanks you. And I'll continue to keep just doing what I love. So let's get into it. Shout out to everybody watching through Facebook Live right now. We're streaming simultaneously to our Facebook page, A Quarter in a Dream. Make sure you come find us. Make sure you like, share to your mama and tell your mama's sister. Sorry, I am 5G says hi. Alrighty, y'all. So, outside of the new set, what's new? Well, I'm not really sure. But I will tell you this, though. I went to Planet Fitness Monday. Yeah. I went to Planet Fitness Monday. Just getting my guns in order. Y'all see that? Yeah, I wore the baby tee today, so my arms. I still can't Yeah, I wore the baby tee today because I'm feeling good about myself, and I should feel good about myself. Damn it! All right, I ain't got no teeth, but I damn sure got some muscles on a skinny body. All right, cool. So let me just tell you, right? So I go to Planet Fitness. I walk in. Boom, I'm feeling good. Got my tank top on, my Celtic shorts, my Broga pants, right? Right? Okay, stop it. Broga pants are yoga pants for guys. No, they're really for guys. I'm being dead ass serious. On the inside, it says Broga, made for guys. Don't make me show them to you right now, okay? I just like things hugging me, all right? Let me live my truth. But, anywho, so I get into Planet Fitness, and I go into the back. I'm sitting in the mirror. I'm looking at myself, and I'm like, I'm one of those guys. I got muscle memory. It's been a little while since I worked out, but when I was younger, I used to work out a lot. Right? Took martial arts, things like that. My 6-pack. I got the cuts in the V. Not to toot my own horn or nothing, right? Because I'm not in the phone home about most days, but some days I clean up pretty well. Just saying. But anyway, so I get in there, I get out, and I go to the 30-minute express workout. So I'm there, and I start working on my abs, right? Feeling good, feeling great. I'm looking around me. Everybody's working out. And there's no mirrors, right? There's no mirrors out there. So I don't see myself working out. So I don't know how pathetic I look. Yes. So I don't know how pathetic I look. All right. So I finish up at express workout, the 30-minute express workout. And I head over to, the main area where everybody's working out. And that'll be the next thing I get into. Shorty with the BBL that was actually working out. Listen. But anywho, so I go to the machine. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's supposed to work, back here, is it your traps or your lats or whatever, your back, right? My back sore. Ooh, those muscles are sore right now, brother. So I get down, grab the thing, I put it up on is it the pulley? So I think I put it on 150. All right. And if anyone ever tells you what they're using at the gym, always subtract 40 pounds from that. Okay. So I was at 150 and, I pull it. So I start getting into it. Nah. And I think I'm killing it. Right. Nah. Yeah. And, this lady walks over and she's staring me down. Right. And I don't mean just glance at me. She walked by, And if I read her mind right, which I always read people's minds right, 100% of the time, I know exactly what you're thinking, right? She was like, "Look at this scrawny little dude." So immediately I got self-conscious. So now I'm looking in the mirror, right? I told you I've made it to the main area now. So there's mirrors everywhere. So now I'm looking in the mirror, right? And I could still feel I could feel her staring at me still, right? So and now I'm noticing like my arms, like they're mad skinny and they're shaking, right? So like, and I'm looking like Tyrone Biggums, like Shazam. And so I'm like, right? And when I tell you, like, Shorty was cut, Shorty was buff, right? Like if me and Shorty got into it and my guys didn't jump her with me, immediately friendship ended. Okay? Because if you watch me get beat up by this Shorty, this is crazy. You never loved me. You never had love for me. I was never in your left titty. Scream, ride or die. I thought you would die with me. Found out you can't even ride with me. All right? Like, that's how I would have felt. Right? Like, I'm not squaring up with Shorty one on one. Just not gonna do it. Right? Like, I know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and I also know when to run. So I'm trying not to make eye contact with her, right? So again, I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror, and I just look so pathetic. Like I'm like, and then I couldn't help it. I couldn't. I tried not to. I couldn't help it. I and then I just stopped. I put myself on arrest, and I tried not to look at her again. But again, this time I look over. She's chuckling. Yes, she laughed at me. Up until then, I was doing good. I thought I was great. Right? So now I'm going into overdrive. In my head, I'm like, oh, Shorty, yo, next month when you see me here, it's going to be a problem. All right? So, like, now I'm mad at everybody I came with. I'm like, listen, yeah, no. I need to eat. I need 4,000 calories in this meal right now, right? Because I need to stack on weight. Because, like, if Shorty was to, like, let's just say this, like, if we was in Planet Fitness and I was there alone, she could bully me, right? And there'd be nothing I can do about it. Like, come here, little pipsqueak. And there'd be nothing I can do about it. And that's not the way I want to go out. I'm not going outside like that. I'm sorry. So from now on, it's me and my guys when we go to Planet Fitness. And if it's up, then it's up. But just know there's no fair ones. That's it. That's it. But, seriously speaking though, shout out to Planet Fitness though. So I hit the hydro bed. They got these things where after you work out, you just sit there for 10 minutes and it's like water jet shooting your whole body. Grr, bow, bow, bow. Yo, incredible. Incredibly. Incredible. Yo, shout out to Planet Fitness for that. Word. I don't know if they're the ones that, I think it was Planet Fitness. I picked things up and put them down. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to them. But I'm getting my weight up. You know, I'm gonna meet Shorty on the 15th of next month and ask her what's good then, see if she still wanna chuckle. But while I'm still rocking the bird chest, I'm just keep it cool. I'm gonna keep it cool. I'm gonna keep it nifty. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't kicking up dust. You know what I'm saying? But next month though, hmm, hmm, get at me, get at me. Me and all my woes, get at me. You know what I'm saying? But so that's what's new with me. I've been working out, doing my thing. How y'all been feeling about the reels I've been dropping? I've been really trying to put in some overdrive on, uh, you know, getting to popping some fire reels, right? Because I heard that that's how you really amass your following is through shit like that. So yeah. Okay, 1 second. Let me close these browser tabs because they got niggas acting crazy. Booyah. Yeah, bird chest go crazy. You already know what it is. Shout out to my sister, Nina Ross. What's popping with you, mommy? You like the new set? You like the new set? I dig it. I dig it. Good luck for tuning in. Shout out to Nina Rosa. Shout out to Erica Marie. Shout out to Lulu Burdick. Those the 3 newest followers to the Quarter in a Dream page. It's rec all year, and that's how we doing it. You understand? All right, cool. So, I was on the internet last week, and tell me why I run by this footage of Sauce Walka. Yes, that Sauce Walka, right? Yeah, Mister. Just because your mama had a baby boy, nigga, that don't mean you ain't a. See, yeah, my guy. We taking no L's. We taking no L's. We taking no. So Mr. Sauce Walka himself was in Johnny Dang and ran into one of the Caribbean boys, right? Who the little white boys with the dreads from Florida? The Caribbean boys. I always forget these niggas' names. The Island Boys. I'm an island boy. I rock with that shit, bro. Yo, if there was a scrim, like if there could be any scrim in the world I could be for Halloween, it would definitely be an island boy. But yo, Pete, he's dog checking. I don't know if this was for views, but Sauce Walka's always been relevant to me, and I don't see him helping them be relevant. I just don't see it. But hey, maybe he was. But anyway, they're in Johnny Dang, and he's like, listen, you little pussy ass boy. Like, nigga, yeah, I ain't one of these regular niggas. You're like, what's up, nigga? And Sauce Walka is pressing the issue on this nigga. Pressing the issue. And this nigga won't even look at Sauce Walka. Like, it was bad. It was a bad look, especially, right? Because, what's the podcast these dudes was just on? Peter Parker, I believe. The Peter Parker podcast, I believe they were just on. And, he was like, oh, say that again. Ask me about kissing my brother and it's up with niggas. And I'm like, oh, okay. He's a goon, right? I'm thinking one of the Island Boys. I always be saying the Caribbean boys.
The Island Boys?
The Island Boys. So, and they going hard, right? He's going Hamilton. And I'm like, yo, bro, these niggas really get it in. That's how I felt, right? Watching and told Peter Parker. I believe his name is Peter Parker. Don't quote me. But this nigga's a musclehead. Like, he's one of them dudes that at Planet Fitness, I don't want to even be around him working out, right? Don't even want to be around this nigga working out. He hops up like, nigga, you do anything to my set, and what's up, nigga? What you gonna do? So now security's like, oh, yo, chill, back up. But I'm thinking, yo, the Caribbean boys is popping like that, right? All they want to do is fight. Yeah, when there was really no security around, it was another story, my guy. It was a whole nother story. So, Island Boys. Yeah, so he didn't want no smoke. He seen Sauce, and he wouldn't sit. He's like, yeah, whatever, yo. And every time I see these niggas on camera with somebody, their thing is like, they want to fuck the setup. They want to fuck up the studio. And they're like, yo, I'm down to bang with niggas. But Sauce pressed them. In Johnny Dang.
Texas cat, Sauce Walka?
Yeah.
I'm a millionaire. You're not a millionaire, bro. You're not a millionaire.
I'm way more known.
You're not way more known to me nothing. You a peon, your cherry fake, you a and I was slapping. Stop trying to
I ain't argue with you.
I'm a real gangster. You
Yeah?
yes.
Yeah.
Real life. I'm not none of them little rap niggas you never been a part of. You are.
I've said you
I'm gonna be little boy. I'm talking to him, boy.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. I love y'all, man.
So you pressed him bad. Like, hey, yo, listen, nigga, I pushed the button on you, Chaz. You know what I'm saying? The dude, he didn't even look up, bro. It was crazy.
So that's how they've been going viral, is messing up people's podcasts.
Well, no, they've been going viral for like weirdos.
They're like Jackass 2.0, but not cool.
Not Jack. Yeah, they're in their own lane. Like they got popping for a TikTok that they did, and it was just like, I'm an island boy, like on some like Caribbean crazy shit. And then like, you know, they were supposed to be popping like that. But again, yeah. You gotta look these niggas up, bro. That yo, hilarious, bro. But they wanted no parts of such. Well, he wanted. It was one half of the Island Boys. They're twin brothers, but they do shit like kiss each other in the mouth. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. So this morning, I woke up and because of what Drake did in the Kendrick beef, Congress was discussing artificial intelligence. Now, I'm a firm believer in artificial intelligence being the human civilization's demise this time around, right? Again.
Skynet.
Again.
Ooh, again.
So, dude from Congress, I was reading it this morning while Shorty was getting ready for work. Dude from Congress went in front of them with Drake's the diss that he had Tupac and the AI Snoop on. And he says, right, he's like, well, this is scary, right? Because like Tupac's estate sent the cease and desist to Drake. Yo, gotta take that off the internet if you're not paying us for it, right? So Drake took it down. But the problem is the Congress is like, do they even have the right to do some shit like that? Because technically, it's not Tupac. It's AI. But this is where the fucked up shit is, right? Is that most
president, bro. Think about how people.
No, it's true. So basically, Nashville, they have very tight laws surrounding this, right? Like you cannot use a person's likeness even years after they die. You can't use their likeness or their voice. Some states, you just can't use their likeness, but you may use their voice. And then other states don't have any artificial intelligence laws.
What's new for like college athletes, high school athletes? What do they call it? Something in likeness? Image and likeness.
Yeah, and perpetuity. Image, perpetuity, all that good shit. Image and likeness, yeah. So it comes with voice, image, all of that. So they're saying that they need to be passing a bill to tighten the reins on this. You know what else? Yeah, nah, Nina. None of them niggas get points for that. Yo, yeah. To switch gears again. Yo, and my thing is, yo, Nina, them niggas is getting to a bag, bro. I seen this thing counting up on TikTok, bro. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. For the dumb shit these niggas be doing, like, yo, my guy.
So, real quick, what is the name, image, and Nil? What is name, image, and likeness? So, name is a legal concept referring to an individual's right of publicity, their ability to capitalize on anything that identifies them.
Right.
Name, image, and likeness. But voice. So, what does voice fall under?
Name, image, and likeness.
So it just falls into that.
I think it would. So again, not every state has the voice thing attached to it. Like Nashville does. So you can't use like when Dolly Parton goes, right? When Dolly Parton's Double D's demise, you Double D up, ho, Dolly Parton, right? But you know, if Dolly Parton goes, because she's a Nashville singer, I think her hometown is Nashville as well. Regardless, I know she currently lives in Nashville, I believe, right? So when she dies, her estate belongs to whoever owns it, but address-wise, it will be under Nashville laws and ordinances, right? So Nashville laws and ordinances have strict AI measures when it comes to name and likeness. So it also includes voice. So,
and that's the reason why some colleges can't get paid for their name, image, and likeness, because depending on the state they're in.
Well,
so that varies state to state.
Yeah, it does. So, but you know, speaking of colleges, listen, college players can get paid now. They get paid now.
Yes, but there's something that, like I said, depending on what state you're in, it varies.
Yeah.
I don't think all 50 states is, all that. Is 48, 50? I forgot.
Whoa. 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 My man said, is there 48 or 50? Ah, shit. Yo, Drake is daddy. Chill. Yo. Yo, Nina, you gotta hit us up, bro. Niggas miss you, on dogs, my G. Niggas miss you. Yo, you fuck with the set? You fuck with the set? Not 48 or 50. Holy shit. All right, let's see what else we got on the agenda. Holy. Kendrick Lamar gets a meal named after him at Toronto restaurant.
Come on.
He referenced on one of the diss songs. Yeah. Kendrick Lamar gets a meal named after him at a Toronto restaurant he referenced on Euphoria, which is crazy. So this is coming off a Billboard, right? Last week, food blogger Insta Noodles pulled up to New Ho King in Toronto to order the Kendrick Lamar special. He tried out the fried rice with the dip sauce for himself that the Compton rapper rhymed about on Euphoria. In addition to the late night grub spot and the Sixers signature fried rice, he also served spicy fried chicken wings, fried shrimp, and a beef and broccoli dish. The price of the 4-plate meal, $66 before tax and tip. Jeez. The restaurant has reportedly seen a surge in orders since Kendrick's diss. We've been selling a lot of fried rice. A lot. Like, a lot. That's crazy. And thank you, Nina. I appreciate that. I put some hard work and effort into this, and I probably got, from using all that damn spray adhesive, I had to put on the mask and shit. Guys. All right, so yeah, man. Sandra Bullock got a black son? I thought she was married to a white guy. Wait a second. Is this one? Is this one of those things? Yeah. Wait a second. Alrighty. So, here's what we all turned in for. This is what we all tuned in for. We got some update on the Deadla. The rap game's villain, the boogeyman, the diddler himself. Yes, don't leave your sisters round him, true player for real. Okay. Yes. If Diddler asks you to go shopping, odds are you gotta tell him no. Please tell him no. If it was me, I'm like, what the fuck you mean you take me shopping? Bust your ass, you know what kind of niggas I run with? You know, my woes to kick your ass. But then again, there's my shit. All right. So the Diddler asks judge to dismiss false claim that he and others a 17-year-old girl. Now, before I get into this, I want to say this, and this is with all sincerity, right? I'm not trying to make a joke out of none of this shit, right? And this is what I mean, right? We got Drake and Kendrick on every platform. Boom, 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 posted everywhere, right? Why is this not still more important than that shit? He's accused of essaying a bunch of our women, right? And when I say our women, come on, bro. He was doing it to our culture. Spanish, brown, right? Why is it still not in the forefront? Ask yourselves that. Honestly. When you get up from the computer, look in the mirror and ask yourself, do I really care about our women? If you got daughters, ask yourself, what would I do if this was my daughter? All right. Now, I'm not going to say that I've been the greatest guy in the world, but I know I ain't never RA'd nothing. I ain't never essayed nothing. All right? But I ain't always been the world's greatest guy. But I know one thing. I got a daughter now, right? And my daughter means the world to me. So for the fact that the Diddler is not the number one headline over Kendrick and Drake is crazy to me. So again, when you get off of this computer and you walk and you look in that mirror, ask yourself, how would you feel if this was happening to your mother? How would you feel if this was happening to your daughter? How would you feel if this was happening to your niece? Right? So, let's get into it. Diddy as judge to dismiss false claim that he and others essayed a 17-year-old girl. Sean Diddy Combs, and again, this is from Billboard as well. Shout out to Billboard. A lot of my cultural news comes from Billboard. And when I say the culture, you know what I'm talking about. Migos. Yeah. However they did it. Yeah. You know how they used to do. But Sean Diddy Combs on Friday, May 10th, asked a federal judge to dismiss a lawsuit alleging that he and two co-defendants essayed a 17-year-old girl in New York, according to, sorry, I forgot how to read for a second. A 17-year-old girl in a New York recording studio in 2003, saying it was a false and hideous claim that was filed too late under, what? It's a false and hideous claim, but their reason they want it dropped is because it's too late. Statute of limitations, not because it's a false statement, but because statute of limitations is up. Again, bro, I don't understand how he's still walking around. I don't understand how he's still walking around anywhere. Yo, I promise you, I put this on my soul, on my dead in them. If I was to ever run into Diddy, I promise you, when he didn't have security guards around him, it's up with him. I promise you. I put that on everything I stand for. For every missing woman that's in America that he might even have something to do with, I promise you it's up with this kid. Y'all is crazy, bro. The legal move is the latest piece of pushback from the 50-year-old hip-hop mogul and his legal team after he was subjected to several similar lawsuits and a subsequent criminal S-Traf investigation. Or S-Traf investigation, excuse me. YouTube is really sensitive about that word. Mr. Combs and his company categorically denied plaintiff's decade-old tale against them, which has caused incalculable damage to their reputations and business, standing before any evidence has been presented. What? So Justin Bieber has a song called Diddy Party or something like that. I've gone to a Diddy party and it cost me more than I ever thought. Yo, listen, go listen to that when you get home. Shout out to the Hope Dealer. She's in the building. Shout out to the Hope Dealer, right? But if y'all haven't heard it, please go listen to it. And somebody tell me that this was an AI song or something. But if it was an AI song, this is why AI, I can't, cause you bro, AI is too legit. It's too legit. But anyway, y'all go check that out. Diddy Party or something like that, rather, by Justin Bieber. Yeah. All right. Plaintiff cannot allege what day or time of the year the alleged incident occurred, but miraculously remembers other salacious details, despite her alleged incapacitated condition. Wow. They got her slippery, right? The lawsuit was filed in December and amended in March by the woman who now lives in Canada, whose name wasn't disclosed in the court filing. She said she was in the 11th grade at a high school in a Detroit suburb in 2003 when Harvey Pierre, the then president of Combs' Bad Boy Entertainment record label, flew her to New York on a private jet and took her to a recording studio where she was given drugs and alcohol until she was incapable of consenting to. Then the lawsuit said Pierre Combs and a man she didn't know took turns on her. The lawsuit included photographs of the woman sitting on Combs' lap that she said were taken on the night in question. The defense filing asked that the case be dismissed now with prejudice, meaning it cannot be refiled, to protect the Combs' defendants from further reputational injury and before more party and judicial resources are squandered. At this early stage in the lawsuit, the arguments are procedural rather than on the facts of the case. Some of the lawsuits filed against Combs involve decades-old allegations and are among more than 3,700 legal claims filed under New York's Adult Survivors Act. What? 3,700? Which temporarily suspended certain legal deadlines to give SA victims a last opportunity to sue over abuse that happened years or even decades ago. The new deadlines established by that law expired, but the suit Combs filed the motion against Friday was brought under a different law, New York City's Victim of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Law. That city's law also allows accusers to file civil complaints without involving SA claims after the statute of limitations is run out. But Combs' motion argues that the suit was filed too late because the city law is preempted by state law, whose provisions mean the lawsuit needed to be filed by August of 2021 to be timely. New York state law trumps New York City law. Without exception, the filing said. All right, so again, all I'm going to say is this. Bro, you mean to tell me your biggest argument to this newest lawsuit was that she didn't file it in time? Hey, Your Honor, I want to get rid of the lawsuit because, like, she didn't file it in time. Boo-hoo, sorry about you. Sorry we did you dirty, but you didn't get in time. Like, yo, I cannot wait. I can't wait until they crucify this guy, right? But here's the flip side of that coin. Just like Uncle Murder said, I can't wait until they crucify everyone that's in Hollywood doing this kind of weirdo shit. Seriously. Because it's not just P. Diddy. And y'all not just going to keep vilifying our cultural artists, right? Our black and our brown people, right? Like we're the bad guys, right? Because, like, yeah, Puffy may have got, he may have got a little bit too big for his britches, right? Because, like, you know, he must have thought he sat up there with those guys, right? They must who not be named guys, right? But again, he's just like us when it comes to them, right? Because evidently he pissed somebody off. But see, here's the deal though, right? Is that the people that sit above Diddy, they the ones who was allowing him to do this shit. He was probably procuring these young ladies for these guys, right? So when you talk about Diddy, we can't talk about Diddy without talking about Harvey Weinstein. So I got a woman on the live that says some of these women is capping. Now this is from a woman's standpoint, right? And you know what's funny is I did say in one of my episodes, right, that can I believe that all of these allegations are true? I really can't, right? On some G shit, right? If there's 3,700 allegations against this man, all 3,700 cannot be true. It's just like if it is, he's like the worst of the worst. Like there's no amount of repenting that he could do to ever get himself into the kingdom. Let's just say that, right? But at the end of the day, right, we can't talk about Diddy without talking about Mr. Weinstein, right? Without talking about, what's the dude's name with the island? Epstein Island, right? Like, you know, it's funny how, you know, oh, Chris Tucker, this one and that one, Jay-Z, right? But no one's talking about on that plane, right? No one's talking about being on that plane, right? No one's talking about being on that plane, right? No one's talking about none of those guys being on that plane, right? Because they all get the pass, right? Nah. Not on my watch, cuz. And speaking of not on my watch, so I'm going to insert a video into the YouTube version of this podcast. So last night, I was sleeping and I heard the burps, burp, burp, which is obviously the police horn, right? And, you know, I sleep literally, my head's like out the window, right? Because I need to have a cold head to sleep, just like you. I know, right? Yo. So before we get into that, thank you for bringing that up, Tom Hanks. So America's funny guy, Tom Hanks. So there was a segment that he was on one of the late night talk shows, and for some strange reason they bought up a glove, right? And there seems to be Tom Hanks, and he's always using, right? He on his Instagram. See, Tom Hanks moved to Germany to not be extradited. That's crazy, right? So what happened was, and I didn't even know they was investigating him. So I'm gonna have to look into that, Nina. No bullshit. I'm gonna do a whole episode about that. No bullshit. So thank you for that. See, this is why the dream team is so real. This is why I fucks with y'all out there heavy, because y'all my guys. It's dead ass, bro. Also, the Discord is up, Quarter in a Dream podcast. If you got information that you want me to talk about in prior, future episodes, hit up the Discord link. We could chat there personally. Everything that I do on my Discord, I get immediately sent to the phone. So you're going to see that. So Tom Hanks was on this late night talk show, and he had the glove on. Shout out to whoever else just came in here to watch. Yeah.
Name. My name is Rorschach. Cousin from Scotland, Shorty McShortbread, called me up. Asked, can I look into these rumors? Hollywood actor, some BS, some truths. The only truth I can go on is what fate has butchered and decided to feed me. Let me see. Hollywood star, Tom Hanks. Accusations, little evidence, a Periscope video. Isaac Cappy, sketchy looking individual, ran his mouth and it ended up a turd in the gutter. It's rewind time, July 2018.
Steven Spielberg is... Yep. See how easy that was, Corey? I didn't need $10 million. I just said it. Oh, I'm not going to talk about Tom Hanks either, who is also... Tom Hanks, folks, is a pedophile. I'm sorry if this is the kind of bursting your bubble, all this information is new. Tom fucking Hanks, guys. Called out, no response. There's this girl, Sarah Ruth Ashcraft, on Twitter, who has been accusing Tom Hanks of raping her when she was 13. Her dad sold her to Tom Hanks. She's been accusing him for months and months and months and months and months. He's never addressed it. I saw the gun allegations, and I saw him like, oh, they're just jokes. I'm like, bro, I know who you are. I know you. I've met you. Is Oprah... Well, let's see. Hanks, Weinstein, I mean, the company she keeps, as rich as she is, I don't care. I've already been blacklisted. They can't double blacklist me. They can try to kill me. You know, good luck with that.
Yeah, it's true. My parents got coronavirus. Crazy.
Look, just to watch the progress of the podcast has been beautiful. Thank you for everybody that's been supporting Nina. You know, off top, we family. It's always going to be that. And that's what it is. I love you for life. Tell the boys I said I love them. Deal with see them soon. Tell Twizzy I said what's popping. I still goon for life. But, so yeah, I'm sorry to keep, but got to give shout outs and shout outs to the dude. Yeah, I mean, but, he's on the thing and they're talking about this picture and there's a glove. There's like a leather glove. And it's laying on the ground, but it's written. There's something spray painted on the ground next to the one glove, and it says SRC America or SCR America, right? Now, a guy did a image, right? Yeah. So he went to Tom Hanks's Instagram. Tom Hanks had mad at these photos where it's just a random glove somewhere. So he starts looking it up in Google. He can't find nothing about it. SRC America, it seems to be just this business corporation. So he tries a different server. Same thing. Seems to be just this business. So he goes to Yandex. Yandex is the Google version. It's a version of Google, but for Russia. So he goes in Yandex, he puts in SRC America, and immediately CP pops up. Right? And the more pages, the more vile it gets. Right? And this is from something that he got directly from Tom Hanks's Instagram. And once he did his due diligence, found out, yo, this dude's a wild out. This dude's a wild out. Right? Totally shifted my thinking. So again, bro, if we're going to talk about Diddy, which there's no way I'm letting Diddy off the hook. Diddy doesn't speak for our culture. And here's another thing too. Y'all got to stop calling people our leaders, right? Because they make some money. Right? LeBron's not a leader in my community. Kevin Hart's not a leader in my community. Aunt G, my guy, tapping in. If anyone was a leader in my community, it was Kobe with the Mamba mentality. Right? Like, a lot of the times they just slap this leader, this community leader title on the people who don't deserve it. Right? And then they vilify those same people. And then this is why we get the stereotypes in our communities that we get. Right? But all is not lost. Today, for instance, I was walking out of Snipes. I was looking for some sneakers, right? And I walked past this young kid, right? And he was, and at first I thought it was up, right? Because the way he was looking at me, right? But when I got closer to him, he was like, "How you doing today, my brother?" "I'm doing good. Thank you for asking." "Nah, no problem, man." "All right, cool." And we had a little 5-minute conversation. So things are starting to get, to the point where I feel like we're starting to heal this trauma that's still wrapped into our DNA, right? We got 8 generations of it, but I feel like we're starting to heal, right? So shout out to my peoples, right? So last thing I'll say about Diddy is, if you're not talking about the whole fraternity of these clowns, I don't want to hear nothing about it. Right? I don't want to hear nothing about it. Anytime you hear me talk about the diddler on my podcast, best believe I would be talking about somebody else too. And that's a big fact. That's a big old fact. So the last thing I'll say about that is, ran off on a tangent again. Somebody tell me to shut the fuck up. I honestly think that all of these beefs breaking out, this one with that one, this one with the Ice Spice, the city girls beefing with this one, internal beefing. This one's calling out, and by the way, shout out to the game. You torch Ricky Rose. Talking about, you torch Ricky Rose. We might even have to listen to that on this cast. But, Holly Weird, indeed. Got it up in my crib. No doubt, my guy. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Nina. I'm gonna look up that. Yeah. Oh no, I seen that with Comet. With Comet. Yeah. We gonna talk about that in a little bit. So Pete. Damn, what was I just saying? I'm running off on a tangent. Okay, yeah. So all of these beefs are breaking out in the music industry, right? This one's this and that one. This one's this and that one. Quavo, like, yo, Chris Brown and Quavo, really? Like, bro, I promise you, all of this stuff, this whole civil war that broke out was Diddy calling in his favors. Cause come on, bro, if they got pictures of Cuba Gooding Jr. with his hand on Little Rod's leg, looking like, yo, he's about to viciously clap those cheeks, you know he got pounds of flesh to sell. You know he got pounds of video. So, I mean, just think about it, right? You Trey Songz, right? You remember what happened during that the little, well, I'll put it in the episode for YouTube, but basically, you know, Trey Songz is celebrating New Year's and his cell phone catches something he wasn't supposed to between Justin Bieber and Odell Beckham. We'll just say that. Yeah. Holly weird it is. Holly weird it is. So, I feel like the diddler's on the phone like, well, listen, Batman, we can call a truce for a little while, but this is what I need you to do. I need you to get Detective Gordon off my trail. So what are you going to do, Batman? He's like, I'm going to just punch Robin in the face. That's what I'm going to do. And no one's going to care about you because they're going to be like, oh my God, Batman and Robin are fighting. Like, yeah. Welcome to the 21st century, huh? So again, let's not be confused. Let's not get this twisted. People are these are life. So the things that are happening to these people are life-changing events, right? Like, they'll never be the same. You know what? Shout out to Jaguar Wright. I don't know if anyone's had a chance to see real life promotion, their podcast with Jaguar Wright. They just did another one. It was about 45 minutes long. She went in as always. Shout out to Jag for keeping it a buck. She's always very colorful, very animated, and that's my goon right there. Anytime she drops something, I'll be on it. No bullshit. Yo, between me and you, I was about to just start putting her name in the title of my YouTube videos to get more clicks. I'm just saying. No. I would never do nothing like that. But, you know, unless I talked about her in the episode. Wink, wink. Yep. So we did that. But yeah, so, you know, Hank Hill or Hank Hill. Tom Hanks. God dang old body. Tom Hanks, yes, according to one of our listeners, one of our Dream Team members, Tom Hanks has moved to Germany so he can avoid extradition. Extradition. It sucks not having any teeth, let me just tell you. Extradition back to the United States, which is crazy, right? And speaking of blocking extradition, right, is have you heard that politicians, so if you're an American politician, I'm guessing a white American politician, you can apply for joint citizenship in Israel. And if you get caught embezzling any CP charges, any SA charges, you can fly back to Israel and they will not extradite you back to America, but you can transfer your funds from America into the country of Israel and live scot-free. Nothing will happen to you, which is crazy, all right, in itself. I can't believe that, like, this is actually a thing, but yeah, like, it's a thing. So, you know, a lot of our politicians, they have dual citizenship, and that's why a lot of them are voting, you know, not to end homelessness on the East Coast, but to take that money and send it to Israel, you know. which is ridiculous, if you ask me. But yeah, man. So I want to thank everybody that's tuned in thus far. This is really just a test run for the set. Y'all let me know what else y'all want up here. Me and my guy was thinking about getting some some new neon signs to put in between that. You know what I'm saying? I like the whole thunder feel, the whole cloud feel. You know what I'm saying? We got some we got some good shit lined up for y'all. But as of right now, I'm about to go head up. Shout out to my guy Aunt G. He runs a father support group. One things that is never over is parenting. You never finish learning how to parent. So he's having a support group in Worcester. Reach out if you're a dad and you're looking for some other guys to talk to bounce some ideas off of, or you're just having a rough go of it and you have no one to talk to. It's also Mental Health Awareness Month, so we want to be mindful of people's mental spaces, especially men on this podcast, because men's mental health is something that's not talked about a lot. So I want to make sure that, any of you guys that, are feeling some type of way, don't go at it alone, bro. Send me a DM. Make sure that you put, mental health at the top. I promise you I will get to it priority. That's on my word. Everything I stand for. If you're interested in how you can virtually get involved with the fatherhood support group, it's called Man Dad Support Group. Because a lot of us are still growing into men while still trying to navigate being a dad. So if you want to see how you could check into that virtually, that is an option that is available. Again, send me the link, send me the DM, and I will get you the link so that y'all can get in on the Zoom, so that y'all can be a part of the Man Dad Support Group. And yeah, man. So with that being said, bro, this isn't a drop in a bucket, but yet it's a quarter in a dream. Thank you for tuning in, and we are out of here.
This message was self-destructive. Top floor of the condo, staring at the city. My life is like art. I'm living out my lyrics. My vision's explicit. My taste is exquisite. All I spit is dope.
Cause I used to deal it.
This is what raised me. It took a whole village. You never see me smile. I need you to
take me serious.
Never joking, point blank period. Say I ain't never joking. If I said it, then I meant it. Shout it, I'm vintage. It ain't a nigga like
I said, man, this is not a drop in a bucket, but it's a quarter in a dream. And I like to thank everybody for tuning in. Yeah, time to go to my Man Dad Support Group. Oh yeah, like I said, DM me if you're looking for information on how you can get involved virtually.
Going at it alone, I got it, whoever wanted, I turned him into a donor, I put my work in the street, my cubicle was a corner, my brother was in the coma, I couldn't do shit to save him, I had to sit back and watch as the Reaper came back to take him, I wish he made it to witness how far I made it, cake every day, we don't need a special occasion, I'm still gassing up, my ego then got inflated, cause she ain't never read my name on no affidavit, still, I move like I'm under investigation, all the carrots I done gave to my lady, no vegetation. Sorry, you asked me too many questions, I get you.